Hi, everybody. It's Nick Morris, and today I'm going to be talking to you about some fandom nerdy things. It's important to talk about the things that we love, things that matter to us. Today, I'm going to be speaking about the Percy Jackson series. Since the show just came out, it just finished last week, and I have thoughts. So let's get into it. First off, I'm going to start by saying I'm so glad it got renewed for season two. I absolutely adored the show. I actually rewatched it a few times, like the episodes a few times. It really does bring me joy. It harkens back to just that excitement of like I heard somebody say when you like were watching Harry Potter growing up, and I didn't have the experience of reading the books when I was a kid because in my household we weren't allowed to watch Harry Potter or anything with witchcraft like that. And I think if I tried to watch or get into the Percy Jackson series when I was like 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, just based on um, retrospect, I don't think I would have been allowed to read those books then either. But I came into the books when I was a little older. I was actually one of the few people, or I guess one of the people, who watched the movie first, loved the movie, and I was like, well, I have to read the book that this movie came from, the source material. And Percy Jackson and the Olympians, and then the subsequent series, Heroes of Olympus, have become, I would say, my comfort books. I read them at least 2 times a year, I think. They're very comforting for me. Like right now, I'm working my way through Heroes of Olympus series again. I finished the Percy Jackson series before the show came out, and I'm working my way through Heroes of Olympus series again as my bedtime story. I just love the character of Percy. I really do. I relate to Annabeth more than anything, but I really do just adore the series as a whole. I love the message that even though um, you might be different in this world, you can still be a hero. So I grew up like neurodivergent. I'm ADHD. I was a weird black girl, little chunky weird black girl. Um, and yeah, so it really did like resonate with me, and it still does. Like I just enjoy the series. I really do. Just have a good time reading the series. I know all authors are not perfect. None of us are perfect. Um, all of us have our own little fallacies in our writing. But I really do think that Rick Riordan does a great job of bringing characters to life. Um, like I said, we're not perfect. We could talk about Hazel. We could talk about Piper. We could talk about the Canes in the Kane Chronicles, like Sadie Kane. But just the series themselves, the message behind it, the stories. You as a writer, I see what he was trying to do. As a person, as a reader, I see what he was trying to do in telling these stories. He tried his best. You can only do your best. Um, you can only work with the knowledge that you have, the experiences that you have. And I feel like as a person, he is trying to grow. And we see that with the casting of Arian as Grover and Leia Savage Jeffries as Annabeth. I think they are the most perfect casting for these two characters. It really, I always say my Annabeth is black because I really do resonate with Annabeth. Like, I was like that smart little girl who probably knew too much and was gonna say what was on her mind and fight back. And I'm still that girl. Annabeth is still my girl. And so, like, while I'm rereading this series as a bedtime story, like, okay, so the other day, I think this was in the Mark of Athena book. I don't think I'd made it to House of Hades yet. I was like just reading, listening to the bedtime story, and they said something about Percy's hair being black, and I said, "Black? He's blonde." And I forgot. Wait, no, he's not blonde. In the books, his hair is black or dark brown, and yeah, like this series has really changed the way I view these characters, like down to Percy. Like, my Annabeth is black, my Grover is Indian. Like, these are my characters. They're the people I see now as these characters. Their group dynamic is so wonderful to watch. Like these kids are amazing lights on the screen. They really do light up the screen. Seeing Annabeth be portrayed as a young black girl really does mean a lot to me. It really does something for my inner child. I think that's mostly, I mean, I love the series. I love watching it, but I think seeing her portray Annabeth, like I said, I really do um, relate to Annabeth as a character. So seeing her be a black girl, it really does something for my inner child. It really does something for like the little Nikki who wanted to see black girls be in the spotlight, be the hero. That's part of the reason in another video, I even told, like I said, that's why I became an author in the first place. It means so much to me to see Leah portray this role, to be Annabeth, because she's so much like Annabeth. Like it really, it hits for me every time I watch an episode. I'm just like, yeah, that's my Annabeth. That's her. There's no doubt in my mind when I watch it. I'm like, that's Annabeth. It's it's incredible to witness. She's done such a great job. I'm so excited for her NAACP award nomination, and I really do hope she wins it. I voted for her. I really hope she wins this category. I'm such a fan of this little girl. I can't wait to see what she's going to do. She's such a star. So her being Annabeth makes me so happy, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen in season 2. Um, I think I just knocked out two birds with one stone. Talking, or three birds, I guess, if I'm talking about the Heroes of Olympus series too, talking about the Percy Jackson series and the TV show. Um, I didn't mean to go that way, but here we are. um, yeah. Until next time, stay kind, keep creating, and check out my books on Amazon and the TikTok shop or through me directly. Have a great day. Bye.